Hello Gemini, we are doing your July energy read, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You might want to check out the July energies in the earlier videos that I posted, but this is going to be for July, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And what we're doing right now for Gemini is we are pulling your energy cards, and then we will do the shuffle. All right, so we've got here, they stick, so I only use one. We're going to pull one more. Okay. And we're going to use this deck. Now let's go ahead and get some housekeeping out of the way. I'm an intuitive reader. I get multiple messages throughout the read. You may want to stay until the very end. And as far as the energies go at the end, if they're just not vibrating with you, then it's just not your read. Check out your respective signs. Tap into the energy by hitting the like or comments below. My information is in the description box, and subscribe for future notifications if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And once again, I appreciate you all. So we're going to start with the energies that we've pulled. And we pulled Time and Tide, Oceanic Spells and Rituals. So what this is telling me, and the energy that I'm getting here, is sometimes the ocean can put you in such a relaxed state. It's very calming, but it's with the energy of flow. So right now you're flowing, or you should flow through things, and with the energy that I'm getting is it's time and tide. So things are, especially with July, things will unfold in divine timing. Time may seem like it's chaotic. There could be time glitches, time jumps for the month of July, which I will get into in a Whispers video. But for right now, it's divine timing, and it's releasing and letting go and going with the flow. So you need the flow, the energy of the ocean to be able to flow with things. Sometimes, you know, the ocean flows in very calm and peaceful, ebb and flow, and sometimes it rolls in rather rough during high tides, depending upon the moon. But I'm just feeling the cycles of it all, and that's the energy that I've got there. So then we get into the Judge. So we get into the Judge energy, and basically what this is saying to me, the energy that I'm pulling up here is retribution, it's accountability, it's consequences. So I'm getting the cycles of the Judge, is hearing the case before you and using your discernment and deciphering what is illusion from the reality of it before you make your decision on how to proceed. All right, so it's analyzing, it's also accountability. So I'm getting the cyclical nature of the Judge, and I'm getting the separation from what is truth and what is not, and accountability. That's the energy that I'm getting with the Judge in for you for the month of July. But I'm also getting the Seed. And with the Seed, you're looking for, okay, I'm getting it more along the lines of a beginning. the germination process. It's not so much, it's already planted is what I'm getting. Sometimes we would look for fertile soil and begin our creation. But this is the seed of being planted. It's starting all over again, finding, you know, your strength to burst out of the soil. Right now you're going through the germination process is what I'm feeling, and looking for the rooting, the grounding, the stability. That's the energy that I'm getting for you. So July is feeling a little bit having to go with the flow, trying to find your balance, discerning what's real, what's not real. Just definitely using your discernment, but also releasing what doesn't belong. You're not really entertaining drama. You're using your discernment, and it's at those cycles of the judge. You know, remember, the case is presented. You know, there's some falsehoods. There's some truth. It's your responsibility as being the judge to examine everything and make sure everything is discerned properly, so a fair and balanced decision can be made. So right now you're in that germination process. Let's go ahead and pull seven for the month of July, Spirit. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands speaks to new perspective. Once again, it's that new beginning, that new growth, all right? You're in the germination process right now, but it's the new perspectives, because you had some things end. They wrapped up for you, Gemini, but they leave the possibilities of new beginnings and where you want to go, all right? And then you have the King of Wands. You know, the King of Wands speaks to authority, speaks to leadership, but it speaks to the movement, the go-getter energy, the taking control, taking charge. This is the energy that you're taking your power back, is what I'm feeling. You know, July will be a time where things are operating in the shadows. They're operating behind the scenes. Some of it will be illuminated, some of it won't. You will have to discern what is just shadow and what is actually there, because sometimes, you know, light can cast things and make things look a lot bigger than what they are, or a lot smaller. You know, it just depends. It's a lot of illusion energy for July. All right, so then we have the Ace of Swords. So you're asking and you're looking for that clarity. All right, you're looking for that clarity. Now, you're also going to be going inward a lot in the month of July. We've got a lot of retrogrades, and retrogrades speaks to slowing down energies, possible delays, possible restrictions of moving forward, but it's also doing the inner work. But you're asking for clarity and a way. You're following your intuition with the Mother of Cups, which would be the Queen of Cups. You're following your intuition. You're asking for guidance from, you know, the stars, but she's also in her emotions, and she's listening to the way she feels and how things make her feel. And she's also in tune with not only the moon, the stars, the universe, but she's in tune with that water. And remember, you've got time and tide. So she's in tune, she's cyclical, she's getting back into the rhythm of the flow, all right? So we've got the Hierophant, which speaks to higher learning. It speaks to elevating. It speaks to a blending. It speaks to different belief systems. Your belief systems may be challenged. Your geographical location, there may be movement, there may be a journey, you may be embarking and starting over again. I see ascension and as a development in this, as growth, but I'm feeling it as the challenges and overcoming the challenges and leaning more into a higher power to help you through. Gemini, you're looking for, I know this is more than 7, but you're looking for that stability. You're looking for that stability and the roots of where you are actually going to land and where you're actually going to be at, where you can actually grow your legacy, the stability, the finances, the emotional stability, everything. It's just screaming at me stability. All right? So it looks like you're trying to gather the resources and getting your emotions in check. You've got the 6 of Cups, which is, you're doing that's that retrograde energy. You're doing the look back. You're doing the reflection. You're getting into the nostalgia. You're getting into your feels. You got to flow, let it release, come in, and then acknowledge it and let it go. Let it go. All right? So you've got that Queen of Wands energy about you too. That Queen of Wands is an energy that is very fast moving. Very fast moving, bold, taking risk. All right? And you've also got the 3 of Pentacles, which speaks to collaboration, community, higher learning. I'm definitely seeing a learning to do things differently is how I am pulling that energy in. And so I hope this kind of gives you what your bearings will be for the month of July. Check out those other readings. They will help. And make sure, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, make sure you check out so you can get a full picture. But, with the Gemini and the communication, I do see communications and things of that nature. And just remember what comes in, acknowledge it, discern it, and then let it flow. All right? And you should be okay. There is chaotic energy, but there's also introspection and, maybe looking at things differently now with new perspectives and trying to find the energy of where to land to get that 10 of Pentacles stability feeling to grow. So I do see leaning into a higher power more so in the month of July, because things might feel a little bit sketchy. So that's the energy that I'm getting. So that's about it for you, my friends. So thank you so very much, and I will catch you on the next read.